Yes people, what is going on? So today in this 30-minute home workout we're going to be focusing on our ball mastery, plyometric and core exercises. So how the workout's going to go is that it's going to consist of a 10-minute interval followed by a minute's rest, followed by another 10-minute interval, followed by another minute's rest, followed by another 10-minute interval to finish off the session. And within each 10-minute interval we're going to be performing 3 ball mastery exercises, 4 plyometric exercises and 3 core exercises. But yeah, that's enough talk from me. Let's get on with a warm up, let's get our heart rate up and let's get our muscles warm. So just on the bounce, just shaking everything off, getting nice and loose, get ready for the workout ahead. So just shaking everything about, just do this for around 15 to 20 seconds before we get into some dynamic stretches. Shaking everything off, getting nice and loose, getting our muscles nice and loose, ready for some dynamic stretches. So just onto our hands and just onto our balls of our feet and alternate the heel in which you're driving towards the floor. You should feel a nice stretch in your calf muscles. Do a few of these, get a nice little stretch in our calf muscles before we go into some straight leg kicks. A few more of these before we get back onto our feet and we do some straight leg kicks. So just straight leg kicks in front, just alternating the leg in which you're kicking out in front. Don't look to kick out as far as you possibly can. We're still in the process of getting our muscles warm, so we don't want to overstretch before the session has even started. So just a few of these before we go into kicking across our body and stretching our glutes and our lower back. So just kicking across our body, just getting a nice little stretch in our lower back and our glutes. Do a few of these, do a few each side. Get a few stretches, a little twist before we go into some heel to glutes and we get a little stretch in our quadricep muscles. Do a few of these, alternating the leg, alternating the heel which are driving towards the glute. So get a nice little stretch in our quadriceps. Just feel a nice stretch in the front of your leg here, in your quads. So now we're just going to move into some lunges, get a nice little stretch in our hip flexors. Keeping that neutral spine and keeping that right angle between that knee and heel. Just a few of these in each leg. A couple more of these before we look to get our heart rates up. Just back on the bounce again, just looking to get our heart rates up now. So 1 to 5 is going to be a gentle jog on a spot like this, just shaking everything about. And as soon as I get to 5 to 10, I'm going to really drive those arms and knees so we can increase our heart rate. So really driving those arms and knees as fast as you possibly can. So we're just going to do 5 sets of this. So 1 to 5, gentle jog like this, 5 to 10, really drive those arms and knees as fast as you possibly can. Let's get ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Time. Ooh, so hopefully your heart rate should be up. You should feel a lot more ready to go. This is a time as well to stretch any muscles that feel tight and get yourself ready for the session ahead while I set up. So yeah, get your fluids on board as well, people. Make sure that you are ready to go. Let's get ready to go. For the 20-second countdown. So the first exercise we're going to be doing is going to be the U. So we want to start with the ball in front of us here, then roll it back to us with the sole of our foot. With the inside of our foot again, push it towards the opposite foot, and then with the inside of the opposite foot, push it out in front of you again, and just repeat the process for 40 seconds. So back like this. 40 seconds, let's go. So that's the first exercise done. Now next exercise we're going to be doing is going to be the square. So similar to you, but we want to break the ball around in the shape of a square. So push the ball out in front of us, sole of our foot, roll into the opposite foot, and then with the sole of the opposite foot, bring it back towards us, and then with the inside of that foot, push it towards us. Starting there, let's go. And time. So that's the U done, the square done, sorry. So that's the square. And the next exercise I want to do is the sole square. So similar to the square, but rather than just go around it with using the inside of the foot, we just want to go around using the sole. So let's get ready to go. Let's go. And time. So that's the sole square done. Now we're going to move into the first plyometric exercise. It's going to be jumping lunges. So in a lunge position, we're going to jump up into the air, drive up and exchange the front leg with the back leg and continuously do that for 40 seconds. So let's get ready to go. It's going to be difficult, these exercises, but put it in. Come on. Let's go. And time. So that is jumping lunges done. Our next exercise I want to go into is squat jump. So hands across our chest, into our squat position, and really explode back into the air for 40 seconds. Let's get ready to go. And time. So squat jump's done. Now the next exercise I want to do is just ski jump. So we want to work on our lateral movement. As in football, we don't just move in straight lines, we move in multiple directions. So ski jumps, start on one leg, then we just want to bounce over to the other leg, and then you continue to repeat that for 40 seconds. Bounce from one leg to the other. Let's get ready to go. Now, the next exercise I want to do is just high knees. So really be explosive for 40 seconds as fast as you possibly can. So really driving those arms and knees up, similar to what we've done in the warm up. Let's get ready to go. Last plyo exercise, come on. And time. Oh, so that's plyo. That's full mastery in plyo done. And the first core exercise I want to get into is just going to be our plank. So onto our forearms, onto the balls of our feet, and we just want to maintain a neutral spine throughout. Make sure your back is flat and not your bum is sticking up into the air. So you go. Time. So support with core exercises, keep all up, especially with the plank, keeping really engaged and tight through the core at all times. But the next exercise we're doing is going to be upright plank. So yeah, try and maintain a neutral spine as well, keeping our shoulders and arms aligned. Yeah, let's get ready to go. 40 seconds. Tap in. Go. Time. Woo. So the next exercise we're going to be doing is going to be up down plank. So on your forearms, you just want to get onto your hands into an upright plank position and then back into your ordinary plank position for 40 seconds. So let's get ready to go. Just want to do that continuously, 40 seconds, up, down plank. And time. Oh, so that is the first interval done. Pretty hard, but yeah, wait till 20 seconds is up and that will complete our first interval, and then we'll have that minute's rest. So yeah, get your fluids on board, stretch any muscles you need to, put that feel tight, and time. So 1 minute rest, yeah, get your fluids on board, stretch your muscles, and let's get ready to complete that second interval. Look at the amount of sweat already. Oh, and we got this one. 2 more intervals there, 20 minutes worth of work, easy. So let's get the balls out. You touches the ball, get used to the ball at our feet before second interval is coming. So 30 seconds before we start again. Let's get ready to go. Make sure you've got your fluids, make sure you've done your stretches. Yeah, stretch on my calf muscle, sorry. 20-second countdown. So let's get the balls out, let's get it ready to go. The first exercise again is going to be the U. Similar to what we done last time. If you make mistakes, just recover the ball and carry on. Don't worry about making mistakes. So let's get ready to go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. And time. So that's the U done. Now the next exercise we want to go into is going to be the square. So similar as last time, I'll walk from one side to the other in the shape of a square, using the inside of my feet and push it from one foot to the other as well. Just remember that. Right, let's get ready to go. Let's go. So that is the square done. Now the next exercise we want to move into is going to be the sole square. So similar pattern of movement to the square, but rather than using the inside of our feet, we just want to use the sole of our foot throughout the entire 40 seconds. So let's get ready to go. 40 seconds. And time. So that is our second set of full march exercises done. Now next exercise we're going to go into is jumping lunges. So once again, in lunge position, jump up into the air, explode up into the air, and then change the front leg, we're back. Continuously do that for 40 seconds. There we go. And that's jumping lunges done. Now the next exercise we're going to go into is squat jumps once again. So arms across chest, squat position, explode up into the air. Let's get ready to go. Hands across our chest. time. So that squat jump's done. Oh, heavy load for our legs. Let's push it. Now next exercise I'm going to is going to be ski jump. So bound from one side to the other in a lateral plane. Let's get ready to go. Come on, 40 seconds. And the final plyometric exercise of this interval, once again, is going to be high knees. So similar to what we was doing in warm up, really driving those arms and knees for 40 seconds. Let's get ready to go. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So that is high knees done. Now we're going to go back into our core exercises, and once again, first of all, starting off with our plank exercise. So onto our forearms, once again maintain that neutral spine, flat all the way through, engage into the core. Let's get ready to go. Ooh, that definitely felt longer than 40 seconds. That definitely felt longer. But yeah, next exercise, upright plank. So onto our hands, maintain our neutral spine again, keeping our back as flat as it possibly can. Get ready to go, 40 seconds. Hopefully it goes quickly this time. So that's upright plank done. Now next exercise we're going to be doing, I've done previously, and the last exercise of this interval is going to be up, down plank. So upright plank to ordinary plank, and continuously do that for 40 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah.
So that is the second interval done. Whew. 20 seconds rest and that will confirm the interval is done. So yeah, get your fluids on board. As you can see, I'm really sweating now. So that's the second interval done. Get your fluids on board, stretch your muscles up, feel tight. Let's get ready for this last one, really put it in. Whew. Good way to start a Monday. Good way to start a Monday. Alright, 30-second countdown is now. So alright, let's get ready to go. Let's keep the quality high as well, especially with these ball martial exercises. I know our legs are tired, so if you do make mistakes, just recover the ball and carry on. But yeah, it's important to try and focus and concentrate so we maintain the proper technique throughout the 40 seconds. So yeah, first exercise we're going to be doing is going to be the U, 10-second countdown. Let's get ready to go. Get the ball at our feet. Same as we've done previously, first exercise, the U. Exercise we're going to be doing is going to be a square. So once again, roll the ball from the sole of your foot to one side to the other, using the inside of your feet as well to make the pattern of a square. So last one of this, let's get ready to go. Nearly there now. Let's get ready to go. 40 seconds. So that's the square done. Now just moving on to our final ball martial exercise, which is going to be soul squares. It's a similar pattern of moving to the square once again, but you're going to do soul squares. You know the drill now. Let's get ready to go. 40 seconds. And time. So that is our final ball martial exercise done. And next, next exercise is jumping lunges, which is going to be our last exercise, last set of this. But yeah, similar again, lunges and jump up in the air. Don't know what happened to me. So that was the last set of our first plyometric exercise. That's what I was meant to say. But yeah, next exercise we're going to be doing, and last set of this is squat jump. So arms across our body, squat position, jump up into the air. Let's get ready to go. 40 seconds. So squat jumps done, and the next exercise we're going to is ski jumps. So bounding from one side to the other, from one leg to the other in the lateral plane. So last set of this, let's get ready to go. So that is ski jumps done. The last plyometric exercise we're going to go into is just going to be high knees. Once again, driving those arms and knees up as fast and as high as you possibly can. Let's get ready to go. So that's high knees done. Now we just want to go into our final set of core exercises, and the first one we'll start off with is plank. So let's get ready to go. .40 seconds. Stay up, neutral spine. So that's plank done. Now next exercise I'm going to go into is going to be upright plank. So last set of this, nearly there now. So that's upright plank done. Next exercise I want to do, you can tell I'm getting more tired because the less I'm speaking, up down plank, so let's get ready to go. Last exercise, come on, put it in now, put it in. Nearly there. Whew, 40 seconds worth of work and we're finished. And time. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the workout completed. Let's wait for the 20-second timer to finish. 10 seconds left, and that will confirm the workout is done. But yeah, 30-minute home workout, finished. So yeah, only 30 minutes long, but something really good to keep us ticking over during this lockdown period. We're using the ball, we're focusing on explosive exercises, working on our core throughout that 30-minute workout. There's something really good to keep us ticking over and keeping us fit and sharp when football is back on. But yeah, that's enough talk from me. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. But until next time, bye.